Damn, this shit don't work. Okay, let me make sure we live. If we are live out there, people, let me know. If you can see this video right now, if we are live with no issues, let me know, because StreamYard has been acting like booty, son. So anyway, man, I'm just making sure that we are good. If you can hear us, few people out there, anybody that's watching, let us know. Give us a thumbs up if you can actually hear me. It says live, but you never know how this thing works. But anyway, thank you guys for being here, and thank you for another episode. Okay, cool. Thank you, C and Brock. Thank you so much. Hello, everyone. Doom Prophecy, excellent. I didn't wait. I can't wait. Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. We're gonna do that just a little bit. But thank you very much for this, man. I appreciate it. And anybody out there, you're watching another episode on Monday, Comic Book Talk with Friends. I'm your host, Leo Rockwell from the 16 Scale Man YouTube channel. Thank you for basically being here. If you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification so you're always up to date as to what we got going on over here. So definitely let's dive in, say what's up to everybody that we actually have out here. Everybody on the panel. What's going on with y'all, brothers? How y'all doing, man?
What up?
Hey,
What's going on, guys?
What's going on, man? So glad to see everybody
happy
actually
Monday.
here.
Happy My Bad Monday. Fuck it. Let's
all
go.
All day.
You're gonna have to take that hat off though, bro.
Nah. We whoop y'all ass. Sorry.
Come on, bro.
We whoop that ass, bro.
Come on, bro. You ain't whoop our ass. It was only by
Come on, man. 18. You count that trash, that garbage score at the end.
Come on, bro.
Come on, man.
Come on, bro. Don't do that.
We gave y'all that touchdown.
No, y'all didn't.
Okay.
We worked for that, bro.
We worked for that.
With a minute and 10 seconds left. You thought you was gonna beat us? 26-10? Really? It's all good, man.
It's all good, Leo. Man,
he gonna be good. Now listen.
Over there.
Your boy gonna be good for a while. He's gonna be good, but he's a rookie, dog. Like
they had a schedule over there.
Calm down. Yeah,
you know who I'm really happy about, just to go into that, is Terry McLaurin. Because he's been having Joe Schmoes pass to him.
For years.
And he's finally getting his just due with a decent, talented quarterback. So that's what I'm really happy for.
Scary Terry.
Yeah.
So I give him that, but not yet. It's not yet. Another year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, bro. Let's go ahead and glow. It's cool. You're all good.
But Kingsbury always does this, though. He always starts hot, bro, as a coach in the beginning, like the first 6 games.
Hey.
Bro, mid-season, Kingsbury is trash. So,
it's not his fault, though.
Come on, bro.
It's not his fault.
Okay. Whose fault is it then?
It's not his fault.
Can't say it's Daniels. He's a rookie.
It's not his fault.
Growing pains, y'all.
Anyway, man, what's going on, y'all? How y'all doing, man? Y'all good? Benny, what's going on with you, brother?
Chilling, man. Had a fun weekend celebrating family birthday. So we had a lot of parties, hanging out with family. And like next week, I'll be out of town to visit family down south for Thanksgiving. So we had like a mini Thanksgiving here as like a little precursor. So did that and had some commissions that I finally finished up on. Getting started some others and prep for some upcoming cons. I have Mannheim, that's like a nice little short one that's just like 40 minutes from here, and on this upcoming weekend, and then going out of town. As soon as we get back in town, then I have a big trip to Columbus, Ohio for a big Galaxy Con at the beginning of December. So a lot going on, just catching up on a lot of reading, catching up on a lot of art projects and setting up new displays, because the one in Ohio is going to be like a exhibitor's booth. So I'm doing like a new setup, so trying out some new ideas for that. So just busy with that, finishing up regular season. So light at the end of the tunnel for that. So I'm anxious to just have more time to just stay in the lab and get more art turned out. So yeah, man. Other than that, just chilling. A lot of fights this weekend. John Jones, the GOAT.
He trashed that boy, dog.
The GOAT. You can't say nothing. Everybody says something. Looks stupid every time you try
He trashed that boy.
He's the GOAT. He's just simple, plain. Everybody's worried about the types. We all knew that was going to be a circus. To me, the real fight was on Saturday, and
right, the girls,
always had. It's just amazing to see. He's definitely the Jordan of fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up.
So much I could say about John Jones right now, but I'll just kind of.
Yeah, the bullshit after the fight. I don't want to talk about that.
That, bro. Like,
but the fight itself.
He was doing too much at the end, but I mean,
he was doing way too much.
Man,
I gotta dig into that because I wasn't privy to all of that. I was.
He was
over at the circus eating popcorn.
He was doing the raccoon dance at the end.
Yeah, he was cooning like he was Tom Coonery at the end of that fight, bro.
Yeah.
Like he was cooning.
It was too much. It was too much.
He was Captain Coon right after the show, after the fight, bro. So
at least it wasn't in or on Black History Month. So.
Yeah, it was definitely. It's sad to see.
It was a little embarrassing.
Like
it was definitely embarrassing.
It was a bit much, bro.
Yeah. At the end.
I'm talking about the bow here and there type of shit, bro.
Yeah, he was doing too much, man.
Yeah. It was way too much anyway. But hey, you can't bite the hand that feeds you, right?
True.
Yeah. Can't bite the hands that waves your taxes too.
True.
Anyway, what's going on, Jake? You good, bro? How you doing, man?
Happens, bro. It gets you that tax bracket.
Get you that tab, right? You good. You good
That's
after that. You got to bow.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
my morals are paid and sponsored by.
A lot of cats who you would think is on one team once they get enough bread.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Everything changes, bro.
That's it.
It changes.
Bloomer, he even did the dance in the ring, bro. Yeah. Anyway, we'll
looking
talk
like the
about
WB
that.
frog.
Yep, exactly.
You know that WB.
Yeah, that's exactly where it was, man. Anyway, Jake, what's going on with you, brother? How you doing, man?
I'm just tired, man. Beat from the weekend, beat from work, just beat. But I'm here, and I'm glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
Bob Vila over here making fucking home improvement videos.
That's what's up, man. Oh man, I forgot.
First time I ever tried that like voiceover thing, and
that shit was hard, bro.
Yeah,
that was hard. But
it was definitely a dope ass video, bro.
And so I went and cut the lumber, and then 20 minutes later I went and banged my wife, and then after that I came back, and then I went back to work again.
Bro, I was expecting like inserts in between the time you were talking, like you know how the camera cuts sometime in certain scenes, like it cut to a door, and all you hear behind the door is, and then it goes back to him talking, and then you hear later on.
He was doing a Shannon Sharp.
Let's just say I got too close to some of that black fabric. I had to throw it out.
A nice bag from Mexico that I found.
Guys, we got to take breaks, guys. Just remember,
you keep on showing
in between work.
You got that,
yeah, man. So that.
Anyway. He was like, "Damn it, Spectrum, not again."
Right?
No, not me.
Anyway, Blue, what's going on with you, bro? How you doing, man?
Man, just chilling. Happy to be here with my brothers on the panel. Dealing with all the things that come with work and the children.
Bloomer.
So you know what it is. What up?
This is the first time that I've had to say y'all got robbed the other day. Y'all got robbed.
Really?
I've never said that about y'all at all. But the other night,
I don't want to sound like that type of person, but the most level people in Chiefs Kingdom wanted an L. We need that. We need to regroup.
From Josh?
No, either either the Broncos would have been that L or this one. We'll take it,
bro. Y'all got.
We'll take it.
I started to hit you up, man. Like, yo, y'all got robbed. I've never said that about KC at all.
There was a couple passes that were very questionably caught and called. So
yeah,
you know, you don't see any memes about that this week, do you? You don't see
especially
all that.
Especially when the ball hit the ground.
You ain't gonna see all the conspiratorial stuff this week. You won't. It's because
I was like,
lost.
wow,
so it is what it is.
I've never said that. I've never said that about KC's. It's for the last couple of years, but last night
it is what it is, man. This is first time we lost in a year. It's okay.
Yeah, I have to give you that.
Yeah. Not many teams can say that. They lose multiple times in a year.
Yeah, true.
They don't get to see their teams go to the playoffs.
Multiple
or they lose tragically to us.
Anyway, man, thank you everybody for being here this evening. Let's actually go to the chat real quick to see what's up with everybody. We got Cornelius in the building. Thank you for being here, my brother. Josh Allen, my home slayer.
Damn.
Wow.
Damn.
We got
check that record in the playoffs, though.
We got Force in the building. We got Iron Star Killer in the building. What's going on?
When it actually matters, you know.
He said, "What's up, right? Nice risers, Jake." Y'all going in. Let me see who else. We got my baby in the building. My daughter.
What up, little lady?
We got Skylar in the building. What's going on with you, baby girl? Thank you for being here and watching. Firstborn love, as always. We got a nice little conversation. If y'all ain't out there watching watch it. I'm all caught up. Last episode was fire, even though I was kind of just upset. I was really upset about this last episode, but it's okay because you know,
I don't know what it is.
You got to watch From. You've never seen From yet, bro?
It's fire.
You got to watch it. It's fire. It's definitely dope. It's definitely dope.
No worries, Cornelius. We just yapping, bro.
Let me see what else we got. Benjamin Green in the building. Thank you for being here, Unc. We got SpongeBob in the building. Charlie the Unicorn's in here with us. We got Pedro Lopez in here. He said, "Cry, Eagles, cry."
Why be crying? We won.
We got Amber May in the building. What's going on, Amber? Who else have we got in here with us this evening? We got Striker 47 is here with us. Millar is here with us. Who else we got in the building? My man C and Brock is in here with us as well as my man Malika Mabane, WRNR, Real Negro Radio.
It is
in here as well, bro. In the building. Thank you for being here. Oh my God, yes, watch From, y'all. The best show out. Definitely.
I gotta check it out. I never even heard
of it.
No,
man, I need to just go ahead and illegally download it because I can't.
It's dope. It's definitely dope. We got Rian's in the building as well. Yeah, bro, you got to check it out. Like, listen,
I've been watching
it is a show that from the start. If you watch the very first episode, watch the pilot because it's going to get you right off the bat. So it's not pulling any punches. It's not going to be one of them things you got to wait to know what's happening. It's that dope.
I'll check it out.
The password.
Who got a password? He said somebody out there got a password. You definitely gotta check it out, bro, because it is.
I'll look for it.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely dope. It is.
Don't make me get on Pirate Bay. Help me out.
Now, before we jump in real quick, I gotta say what's up to where we get these figures from. Starting with the guy here on the panel, because I know. But I got to do it the right way because if I don't, you know what I mean, he'll be like, man, you gotta make sure you got the store on point, man. Make sure. And this is my guy right here, Comic Relief Comic Collectibles, Jake. Definitely, bro. If you're looking for latest and greatest, not only just comics, 1/10 scale, 1/12 scale, hit him up. He'll definitely take care of you. And read this disclaimer. Just a friendly reminder that if you have any pre-orders or comics being held, that you come and pick them up. Thank you, everybody. So definitely just a brief disclaimer.
Oh, I also heard breaking news, Leo. If you like the assless chaps that Mike Tyson was wearing last Friday,
oh my God,
Jake is selling them.
So
come on over to Comic Relief Comics.
They still smell like Tyson's ass.
They are there. Signed by Jake.
Signed.
They sound hideous.
Big Chap Jake, bro. The big chaps. Big
Pass the
chaps
smell
by
test.
Jake.
Cap Relief Comics.
Oh, somebody said, "How about them Cowboys?" Oh my god.
I think that's sarcastic because I think they're getting blown out.
They getting
Yeah,
spanked right
they're
now.
getting trashed right now.
They're
CD Lamb is
definitely
out.
spanked right now. Let me see what else we got now. Definitely, if you're looking for the latest grades, hit him up. The numbers base is right there on the store. Sign up for the newsletter so you are always up to date as to what he got going on. Again, once all them scales you're looking for, them figures, those grail pieces that you can't find anywhere else, hit him up. Guarantee you'll have them over there. Definitely got to give a shout out to my man Ray over there at Underground Figures. Again, if you're also looking for the latest and greatest, make sure you get on over to him. He'll definitely take care of you. Sign up for that newsletter as well. No NRD. Shipping and handling is definitely reasonable right now. He has a special running because he's trying to get rid of that battling version of Spider-Man. He currently, now it says $199, but he actually has it on sale for $179 right now. So if
you
you're
said
looking
battling
for
version.
Yep, the battling version with that diorama base, he has it for $179 right now, bro. So you can actually get it for one.
What's
The
you have
exclusive? That's the exclusive from No Way Home, where it comes with the Doctor Strange like square thing.
Yep, and the base itself. Yep. So you can definitely get that. So he's trying to get. He got a few of them out there. He's trying to get rid of.
Oh, bet.
Yep.
For 170.
179.
Oh, bet. I might hit him up.
Yeah, hit him up, bro. He'll definitely take care of you as he always does. Also, we got to give a shout out to my man Ray over there at Hawkwarts Toys. Again, if you're looking for those grail pieces, he got them.
Yes,
not only do you get the comics that you or the figure that you're looking for, but he laces you with comics. The sticker and your box will smell like either one of three things: Curve, Jupe, or Cool Water. So definitely make sure you hit him up. He'll take care of you as always, man. Proud sponsor. Currently, both him and Comic Relief, Comic Collectibles, proud sponsor.
I gotta send him some urban scents. I gotta send him like Obama, baby oil.
Fahrenheit.
Yeah, Fahrenheit. What else? Colt 45.
Also, want to give a shout out to my man Ray over there. I'm not Ray. My man Brian Wong over there at Module Case, Module Space. If you're looking for an incredible display right now, he has a Black Friday deal that's going on right now that you can actually get a few pieces from. You know, hit him up, sign up, create an account. He'll definitely hook you up. Tell him I sent you over there and he got your back. And last but not least, got to give a shout out to Vincent over there at Vincent Dunn Art. Of course, you already know V. You know, we'll definitely make sure you got the holidays coming up. You're going to get some prints. He'll definitely take care of you of everything that you actually need. You know, again, you can just scroll through, and just look at a catalog of some great pieces on over there. At the right now, it's 20% off on if you buy one of these, you get 20% off entry in the room. So definitely, you know, you got to give him a shout out.
Vinny.
Christmas is coming, y'all. Art makes a great gift. Oh yeah. Let me tell you.
Oh,
when
my word.
When you see the blue suit,
bro, I'm past it. Bro. I think I done ate half this book in about 2 days.
I told you it's like that.
Yeah, I think I'm like a chapter. I'm past a lot of the Viltrumite shit. That shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Invincible.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
This right here.
Volume 2.
This stuff right here. Woo.
Yeah.
Vinny, I think we need a Oliver. We need some Oliver work.
Yep.
Woo.
Yeah.
That boy he's something else.
I want some Anissa work actually.
That too. I think we all need that.
Definitely, man.
Yeah. Fire. Definitely one of my favorite readers of all time.
Yes.
But, thank you. Yeah, absolutely. Come through. You need some art. Christmas is coming. Hit me up. I got you covered.
Definitely make sure you hit him up and he got your back, especially if you're looking for some incredible pieces.
And
as always,
commissions are open now too, so you need some pieces or a portrait for your family, something, anything like that. You know, makes a perfect Christmas gift. So, all right, appreciate it, man.
Definitely, bro. Make sure you hit him up. Now we're gonna actually slide into this right here. We're gonna do this first, right off the rip, because it's definitely worth knowing. We didn't get a chance to talk about him last week. but we're going to talk about him this week. And again, if you don't know him, then you don't know, you're living under a rock, because you have a lot of these books in hand right now within your collection. Again, we have just a few just to look at here. We got Civil War, Big Game, which again was a dope ass fucking book if you haven't read that. Millar, man, incredible writer. Again, one of the shows that, again, Vinny, I'm just surprised they didn't continue on with the season, but you know, it's Netflix, so they never do it right. But yeah, bro, you can go ahead and dip in on this one, brother.
Yeah, he's one of those, absolutely, definitely one of the top guys in the writing game in this century for sure. I think behind Bendis, I think you got to put Millar, however you say his name, up there. He is, for a very long time, just been one of the most prolific writers in the game. Authority, which of course is now going to be an important part of Gunn's DCU, was where he kind of first cut his teeth, made like a big name for himself. But I think where after that it was Marvel Knights with Spider-Man with Terry Dawson, and he did a few projects here and there. But I think where he kind of like gained big fame was a lot of his Ultimate Universe stuff, where Bendis gets a lot of credit for the Ultimate Universe on the whole, but at the same time, it was Mark doing Ultimate X-Men, Ultimates. His version of Ultimates is virtually what you got from the MCU when they started making those movies. Literally, it's that Sam Jackson. It's very close.
Okay. I was about to say, was he behind?
Yep.
The a black Nick Fury.
Yes, that's his whole run.
Yeah,
he even cast Sam Jackson himself.
Thought it'd be funny to draw Nick Fury looking like Samuel Jackson. And they did a lot of that in the book. They had like Freddie Prinze Jr. They had a lot of different celebrities that, like, as part of the comic. Hitch was just stellar on there. Millar and Hitch have been like a 1-2 punch for decades, and I think we got to get to Hitch too, by the way, at some point. But and then Ultimate X-Men was phenomenal. They they had a very daunting task of rekindling not just like one or two or three characters or 4 or 5 like the Ultimate Spidey had to do, but Ultimate X-Men had to reinvent just the dozens of X-Men characters, and they did such an amazing job. And so Ultimate X-Men was absolutely incredible. And then he worked on Ultimate Fantastic Four, and artist eventually to the maker. And I mean, so much of what he did on that Ultimate run has ripple effects like to this day. He's responsible for Superman Red Son, which is one of the best evil Superman stories, or alternate Elseworld Superman stories, because it's also evil Batman, like the most underrated evil Batman story ever. I mean, he was fucking diabolical. And then the infamous, as mentioned at the open Civil War, which again, another MCU transition to film with one of the most popular comic book stories of all time. I think it borrowed a little bit from Bendis's Powers comic with the registration of heroes and everything, but their take on it and their consequences, repercussions of the Registration Act was, again, another one that's still
kick ass, bro. That's crazy.
And then Wolverine, Old Man Logan, which again, another film that they made based off
Cornerstone comics, bro.
Wolverine that he did with Steve Dillon, rest in peace. He was another one of my goats. And then Millar World. Other than Venice and maybe Ennis, maybe Ellis, there's not very many people who have been as successful in maybe Frank Miller in the comics game and in the independent game as much as Miller too. We're talking Kick Ass. We're talking Wanted. I mean, Wanted got that's almost fucking 25 years ago. That's forever ago.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Nemesis and Superior are really great comics that are, I believe, optioned and just haven't come out
Jupiter's
yet.
Legacy. Oh man, good book.
Yeah, and Jupiter's Legacy. And Jupiter's Legacy, I thought was incredible. It was so different than so much of the other stuff. It got shit on unfairly. The comic itself was dope. It had like it had a really interesting story and had a lot going for it. I felt like they were just setting it up, and it's so funny how many bad shows gets multiple seasons and so much support, but Netflix doesn't really play. Like if you aren't Stranger Things level calibers, ratings, they kind of scrap you after one season. So it's really tough to keep a series going on Netflix. So they, it landed at the wrong spot. I think if Jupiter's Legacy had been like a fucking Max show
or Prime would have kept it.
That's why I'm surprised that you has multiple seasons. I'm like, damn.
Exactly. It's like, but their demographic, like that demographic.
I ain't sitting on that show completely. I like it, you know what I'm saying? But like when you were looking at that first season, you weren't thinking, oh man, they can make like 3 more seasons. You weren't thinking that.
Nah, so he has obviously had the comics industry on lock, a chokehold on industry. He has done so much that has resonated, that has cemented his status as one of the premier writers in the industry for going on 2 to 3 decades now. So he's been amazing writer to follow, and he's one of those guys where if he's on a book, you just you can pick it up with confidence, know that he's going to kill it. He's done so many other books too, like he's touched Fantastic Four, Spidey, like he's been on so many different titles, but those are some of his highlight reels. So you definitely know him. You definitely got him in your collection. He's a beast, and virtually everything he writes has a possibility of being a film. It's that good.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, his Civil War run by far is just like
my favorite. That's my favorite book.
One of the best, just ever. So definitely appreciate his work. And that's the thing, bro. Like I think, Jupiter's Legacy, as good as it was, its translation, I think it was just one of those things that, again, Netflix has a property that they don't necessarily understand.
Yeah.
And they don't understand how good it could be. So because of it, like they don't invest in certain things that they want to give it a one shot just based off of, and a lot of, and I think it would have been even dope if they need to do, and we've been saying it for like the longest time, more advertisement. They definitely need to do more advertisement because people don't know about the properties, that are out there that are really, really good by some of these writers and artists because they don't, again, you find it out probably from a friend of a friend. And I don't think I found out, Vinny, actually about Jupiter until you told me it was going to be on Netflix.
Yeah. Well, it definitely it was the wrong house for it because a lot of people watching Netflix is such a bigger mass type audience that their superhero shows by their demographic more of a wider is the Netflix shows, and they're all grounded where you barely even see those people in their actual fucking costumes, and here you have an unapologetic superhero show with loud costumes and loud comic book type shit going on. It wasn't the right home for it. It should have been on Max.
I think Prime, bro. I found that
by Prime. Sorry,
Prime
or HBO, Prime. One of the two. Because Amazon isn't scared to have a comic book type show. Netflix wants it to be,
But to be honest, man, Jupiter to me is better than The Boys. I mean, that's my opinion. I like The Boys too, but the Jupiter storyline with the characters and stuff like that to me is better than The Boys.
What made Jupiter's storyline, it was because it's so tangible, bro. It's something that it's a real story. It's a tragic fucking story, to tell you the truth.
About the family, the whole
family. Like, bro, like it's some really twisted shit in there. I think that Josh Duhamel did a great job as the character. You know what I mean? So I think they should bring it back. And if Josh Duhamel doesn't want to, if he doesn't want to come back and do it, I mean,
he don't want to do it no more. Oh wow!
Get Jake to do it, bro.
Paint me gray, dude. I'll do it.
Get Jake to do it, bro.
They could do it.
Nah. But you know,
He don't want
it
no more. He don't want to do it no more.
Well, I think he would do it. I just think that Netflix isn't interested.
Wow.
They're not interested because, bro, look how long it's been out. Like, I mean, look how it's been out for a while. Like,
bro, they too busy chasing the live streaming scape of sports and live events in general.
Man, that shit was like watching AOL, dog.
Bro, I swear to God, bro, when we were watching that shit, everybody, even in our private group chat, everybody was like, "Yo, is everybody freezing? Everybody's freezing."
I was calling Spectrum's ass like every time.
Nah, bro, it wasn't Spectrum. It was Netflix.
It's like, Negro, if you don't get off the phone, this is not on us. This is on Netflix. Gonna call
them. Yo, Netflix was trying to blame like your internet. It was like doing the little test and like, oh, you know, you might want to check your. I'm like, nah, motherfucker, this is you. Everybody's
like me.
It's like the cinematographer blaming us for the Game of Thrones episode being too dark. Yeah, you shouldn't have just TV.
Exactly.
TV's trying. No, bro, your whole cinematography on that episode was ass.
Stop. Let me ask something. So can Prime buy that from Netflix if they wanted to?
Yeah,
they're not going to, man. Netflix already trashed that property.
It's up for grabs. Like they passed on it, so they could if they wanted to, but then they won't.
No. Damn, man.
Amazon got the boys. Over. They got the whole boys verse.
Yeah, they got the boys verse. They're trying to expand upon that.
The books of Jupiter's Legacy and Circle is better
10 times better than the boys, dog. Like
it is.
The boys are just spoofs of Marvel and DC. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, like
I believe it. But
Jupiter's Legacy is like their own. Well, even though they might be similar to Superman and all this other stuff, but it's just the whole background of them is so original.
Yeah, I mean, the archetypes are there, but
that's why, as much as I love it, that's what like is popular and works. It's like the Deadpool shit. Like a lot of people like stuff that's not really comic book show at its core. It's a deconstruction of a comic book show or making fun of comic book characters.
Yeah,
and that's like what's appealing to the masses now. Like, unfortunately, I mean. Boys does it very well, and they make it for us too. But yeah, I think it was too pure of a comic book property for any of these big streaming services to get behind.
That's crazy.
It wasn't attached to Marvel or DC or anything like that. People just
it's really straight up
hard cachet.
But it's sad to see a story like this has had such a heavy hitting with the comic book scene, and then you finally get in live action. You got good writing. You got good characters. You got good actors.
But it's highbrow. It's highbrow, and the only thing gets made now is lowbrow shit for least common denominator.
It's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
And this book he's got up here, Superior, also a damn good little mini series.
Superior is dope, bro. It is dope.
Yeah.
It is
like
dope, bro.
I got number
like
one
Shazam.
And yeah. I got the first two books, man. Superior books from back in the day, dog.
So
I love that. Man.
Jason, let me ask you a question, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I just need to ask you a question. Now, again, before we actually move on from here, because
what I do,
you know that Millar is out there. I mean, his work is incredible. Like I said, again, I just think that sometimes I even think with things like Jupiter is the vision, and the vision of it, it's beyond people. Sometimes people don't like if it's too real. That's
what I understand. The book is so.
If it's too real and if it deals with issues that the boys was just mainly more of a shock and all type of situation based on what they pushing a button. And here's the thing: it's not to say that the boys aren't good. The boys are great. I mean, I like watching the boys, but it's just to see if they can one up each other. And it's just like the books, of course, even though they deviate a bit
from the books,
a lot from the books. They have done that. They continue to do that shit. Because I think the Black Noir storyline in the books is 10 times
way better than
what we actually got from the show. So again,
the Deep's a whole different dude in the book.
Yeah, it's totally different, bro.
They done jokified those two characters.
They store Love and Thunder to the Deep.
Bro, let me tell you, dog. Like, what I like about
you funny. He said that, and everybody understood it.
He did, bro.
He sure did. But like with Jupiter, though, it's like you got heroes dealing with real life shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the job becoming before the kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The kids get neglected from the parents putting all into their work, and the kids get neglected, and you see what happens to the kids. It's listen. All real things that happen in real life to real people. Only difference is that people got superpowers. That's it.
Yeah, definitely, bro. So I needed to ask you a question. Jason, did you pick this shit up yet?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
And you read it?
Of course. We can talk now. I'm ready now. Yeah.
You sure you read it?
Man, my boy's in the book, dog.
Yeah.
Captain Steve Rogers, bro.
Yeah.
I'm mad that Cody did what he did, though, at the end, though. Like, come on, bro. 10 more minutes?
They didn't have a choice, though, bro.
10 minutes, dog.
They didn't have a choice.
Dude, think of how fast those things are moving in 10 minutes. How much ground are they going to cover in 10 minutes?
In less than 10 minutes, bro.
I'm glad
they would have sworn that ship like it was nothing.
I'm glad that Bruce was like, I'm gonna get my boy back. Y'all go ahead. Peace. I'm glad.
So my question is, and I want to ask this, we've already Bloomer, you haven't read this yet, have you?
I'll have to read it tomorrow, but
there's a puppy now, man.
Yo, just pause.
Long day tomorrow.
Never mind, man. We'll come back to it.
I read it now.
No, why did you say like it was homework?
Yeah, he did say
it's too late. It's too late.
He did.
Mr. Rockwell, call on me.
He's gonna come and read it tomorrow, man.
It's too late. Too late.
He did sound like it was homework and shit.
Get ready for the Easter egg. I'm throwing the Easter egg. I'm throwing all the
y'all understand, man. But I got a new case this week.
Bro,
and I know Leo wish she could have saw me trying to pick up this heavy ass box and slide it into my house.
What you did, bro?
Because I got a whole ass display case. I got a new display.
You got it from
heavy glass,
Mobby case.
Something like. Well, it's just a glass display. It's like kind of like a like that one.
Okay.
It was heavy as fuck.
Heavy as fuck, bro.
With the glass, because it all happened. A lot of that's the glass, bro.
It's glass.
Yeah,
it's the glass, bro.
Yeah,
I swear I was activating,
isn't it?
Every fucking muscle I have in my body, y'all. I was activating.
You got it, man. You got it.
That was me. That was me. All Saturday, bro. My legs are fucking cooked.
That's good. That's good.
I squat right now. I'm not getting back up, bro.
Bro, that's good PT, bro. That's good PT.
But it's worth it in the fucking display, though, right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I put all my Star Wars shit over there. I'm like, I'm breathing. Now I got a free case up there.
Like now I can get to Jason's new house.
I got all my Spider-Man shit there. Like,
that's it.
You know, it's so much room for activities.
Drop it off in my house now.
Hey, Bloomer never asked you like guacamole.
Guacamole sometimes. Shit.
That's a stepbrother's quote. Never mind.
Oh, bro. I've seen stepbrothers, but I ain't watched it in a long time to catch all them quotes.
Somebody, Cornelia said that they selling deep sauce on Tamu.
They are, bro. You saw that shit?
Yo, get it in 3 years.
I bought a little tabletop thing for a display thing for my art presentation, and I swear, yo, first and last thing I ever buy off of Temu, never again, yo.
Oh,
it didn't come with no instructions, just a prayer. Wow. It gave you a little Corinthians like things. Just pray it together. None of the shit fit, and then when you did, like it was cracking. It was cheap as shit. I'm like, all right, cool, bet. Now I know why this was $9 instead of $20 I would have spent on Amazon. You get what you pay for.
Wow.
I'm like, all right, cool. I learned my lesson. That's what's up.
Nice. You won't have to buy twice.
Did you get it together though?
Yeah, but I had to I had to super glue to one part. You ain't gonna see it.
You gotta do
I mean, I don't know, but they don't know. But yeah, I was just like, all right. Yo, it came with a card, and the only thing the card said was to peel the plastic off the
yo, Temu, you
wild. No shit.
And there was no instructions, and it was simple, like to figure it out. But what if it wasn't? Like, and then of course, like it was one of those where you fit it on one side, you don't want to go on the other, and then there's screws. And as soon as you try to put the screws on to help you, the shit start cracking. I'm like, all right, I got it together, but I was just like,
Timu, y'all wilding. Y'all wilding.
Yeah, Timu is not for you. Nah.
That's why you get shit dirt cheap from there, bro. But hold up, in their defense,
They
though.
don't even let you shop, yo. As soon as I logged on, you had like 47 pop-ups of them trying to give you free shit. I'm like, yo, I just want this motherfucking thing.
My homie said he ordered a skateboard. And he wanted a skateboard he could ride on so he get to work, and they sent him a fucking tech deck.
No, they did not.
Yo, I believe it.
I do be hearing shit like that, you know.
Timu,
Bro, you know what? Nah, I'll just leave it because they do have. Sometimes you get some. If you get lucky, sometimes it's a roll of the dice with Timu, bro. It is.
Timu's a new Wish.
Yeah, it is a new Wish, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
You better wish that
It's
shit
more
worked.
like you wish you fucking
works.
spent money
Exactly.
on Amazon.
You better wish that shit worked.
Yeah, wish it works. Yeah,
Bro. Anyway, we'll wait because you ain't read this shit yet, Boomer. I gotta wait till you read it, bro.
Damn.
You
know how we felt last week.
Enjoy the fuck out of the first volume, so I will be sticking on. It's only 3, so I will be getting to this. And Charlie, I don't know what you're saying, bro. I'll be reading. You capping tonight. Super cap.
bro.
Captain America, dog.
Yeah, no. Third week, bro. We just gotta wait. We'll get there. So let's move on to this real quick because we didn't get a chance to talk about this. And before this shit can mess up, we're gonna move on to the season finale. Because we didn't talk about it last week.
Yeah, we got waxed last week.
We got screwed over, whatever. Which is my bad. My bad, y'all. My bad. It was my fault. I was trying to upload a video.
My bad Monday.
My bad.
My bad, y'all. It's my bad.
Yeah. It's on me.
So again, this episode, the shock and awe in this fucking episode, and the ending of the episode, I was fucking heartbroken. But I honestly, I didn't know why I didn't see that shit coming a mile away, and why I didn't get the hints of it beforehand. Because basically, Oz was telling you what he was going to do in the very beginning.
Yeah,
he was. And if you read the cues and if you read the signs and his personality, and what kind of cemented that was, bro, you watching your own mom get fucking tortured.
Yeah.
And you still won't tell the truth.
Let's stay in that pocket. Let's stay right there where you're leading, Leo. Let's stay right there because there's so much to cut into with this show. But let's stay right there. So I saw some dialogue, throughout the show's airing, and I saw some people. I think it was some of our 6-scale friends. I was going through Facebook, and I saw people saying like, "Phew, I'm glad Victor made it through this episode." And
everybody said every week.
I felt like there was a sense of, will this kid even make it through the show from a lot of people?
Yeah.
Now there were also others, like maybe myself or maybe yourself, Leo, were like, maybe he can. There's a chance he can because he's fully given himself to this life. He could have ran off to California with his girlfriend, but on the backside of that, and I have a little insider knowledge because I watched his interview. I forget with whom, but Victor did an interview a couple days ago. I watched it like end of last week or maybe.
It was at the con or something, right? At the con or something in California.
No, it was just like
him. It was like a Zoom call, like a
Zoom call, Like
it was a video that he actually did with an interview,
and so he was saying like even if he went to California, would he would have been in the same situation that he was just scolding his father about a week and a half ago, up until this point. With the same situation, he chose to stay because it could catapult him to a world he's never even seen, never even dreamt of, all of these things. So just staying in that pocket. When this happened, it was heart-wrenching, but everything that preceded this it was screaming to you. It wasn't just doing it like deliberately with lines from characters or gestures from characters, but all of the actions and just different things implanted in the double speak that a lot of these characters were saying, it led straight into this because Sophia opened up his wound. Sophia found a weakness that he thought he had sealed up, concealed from everybody, insulated from all of this world. He thought that weakness was safe and that weakness was revealed. And then once he went through that traumatic situation with his mother getting her almost getting her finger cut off, then having a stroke, right? Basically in that moment right before that, his mother finally just ripping off the veil, so to speak, and just letting Oz know exactly how she felt about him this whole situation with her brother. This whole time, this is actually how I feel.
Right.
And it ripped him to shreds and to pieces. So when we got this moment here, there was a bit of shock and awe, but you understood it because his weakness is he was vulnerable and he needed to shut that door again, just like he shut that door on his brothers.
Now, did we hear his neck pop? His neck did pop, right?
I didn't hear anything.
Nah, it wasn't. He just
you wild
he just choked him the fuck out, bro.
because
no,
he heard the little dumb rumors about Victor Zsasz or whatever. I don't think so, but
he's dead.
Nah, there wasn't Victor Zsasz. They already told you what his name was, and he's not coming back. For anybody who thinks this character is coming back, he's not Victor Zsasz. They already let you know
this
who
character
he was.
is specifically made for this show.
Specifically, he was. And here's the thing, bro. The mom was dope as fuck through every episode that she was in. This actress pulled it off and killed it.
Even the young lady that stepped in for the younger parts, it just kept this seamless vibe about her. And she killed it, Leo.
Bro, like, I think one of the biggest things was for him to hear, when you hear your mom literally crack and say, I hate you. I've hated you. And I knew what the situation, I knew what you did. You tried to hide it. I knew exactly what you did. But even though, and you kind of had you didn't know if that was her talking or the dementia. You didn't know at that point.
The funny thing about all of this, right, is that Oswald's tears are not earned, yet we feel for him in that moment. It's some twisted shit going on with this show, and I love it. But you feel for him in this moment, but he hasn't earned your feelings, your sympathy. He hasn't earned that, but yet you feel it because the writing and the presentation of the story calls for it. That's why this show is a weird phenomenon in the way that the audience's emotions are really like accurately pulled and toyed with reverence and respect, as a reverse to what we've seen in other medias and other stuff. But there's a respect to the audience as well in this, and there's an art form about it. And in that moment, it's crazy that you feel these double feelings of this motherfucker killed his brothers and wanted his mother all to himself. But now he's crying because the false world, the mental world that he tried to build from years since he's a child has now come crashing down.
Right.
Those tears are not earned, bro.
Right.
That's the beauty of the show, is the writing, getting those emotions across through sheer writing, because we've seen many sympathetic villains over the course of this comic book shit that we all love. And a lot of the times you take a villain and you get him over with people and get him loved by making him, sympathetic, or giving him a redemption arc, or giving him a badass moment after badass moment. So you're cheering for not necessarily the character, but like a victory or being a badass, like, you know, of what he accomplished or what he was able to inflict pain. Or you get sympathy with the character through a redemption arc where you see, oh, he was abused, or he had went through this, or like the bully isn't really that bad. It's just his dad beats him, and so then you like him that way. You have none of those things with Oz. He's a piece of shit. He hurts everyone who loves him. He hurts everyone he loves. He's unrelenting, and absolutely everything he does is to get ahead. And yet, you like him not because of any of those things that counter that. What counters that is simply nuance and crafty writing, because he's not doing anything that's redemptive or badass or just, you know, sympathetic. It's just
worthy of any fucking commendation, Vinny. Worthy of any fucking commendation.
You're drawn in with great writing from simple shit like you got plenty of room to back up.
Cornelius is an asshole.
What do you call this? You call this no, you know, extra pickles.
Look at the comment above that one, bro.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Vinny.
Sorry.
So it's just intricate writing and just relatability through storytelling, which is really masterful on the show, because he doesn't do too many things that are you know, typical of a villain that to make them like popular, but he's just like, but you understand it because he's relatable, because the way he talks, because of the way he carries himself, and they just did a phenomenal job with it. Everything you know, and the shit with his mom was just brilliant. It made it so a little bit frustrating for people who were so upset about Vic dying. And it's like they spent the whole episode telling you why he wouldn't want someone he loves or cares about around him ever again, because he went through hell to hide his mom, and look what happened the second somebody found out about it. Like he had to like compartmentalize all the shit with one person. He couldn't do that with another person. It was already too much of a mental strain for him. And even within that bubble, he still was ready to let that bitch lose her finger, or instead of giving up, you know, any information or any sympathy. So it's just like, even deep down inside, he don't even really give a shit about his mother. He just wants somebody to tell him, like, you good boy.
And it's like, bro, like, yo, like, even though, like I said, like the whole ending with Victor, bro, like it bothered me, but I understood.
Yeah, it had to happen.
It had to happen for him because he didn't want to be put in that position ever again, dog. So
he didn't want the connection. But here's the thing is, bro, if you watched it, and even there were episodes, there were moments that he was literally giving Vic an easy way out.
Yeah.
Because he told him, go ahead. He was going to let him go with his girl. Yeah. But when Vic came back, it was like, okay, it's not just a sign of loyalty. Because even when he comes back and he looks at Vic, and even basically when Vic what he went through with, you know, killing off someone that he knew, that was the first kill he ever did. Yeah. You can see that it was a part of that life.
Like fatherly kind of sort of.
But also it was a part of the life that, you know, even though he talks a good game, he didn't want Vic to be a part of that shit, bro.
Nah, he didn't.
He didn't. And it was just like, look, I was giving you an easy way out. I can't form attachments at all. I can't. Which is weird, because when I'm watching it and I'm like, okay, because I'm just trying to like watch every aspect of it to try to figure some shit out, because I'm like, well, you don't form an attachment with Vic because you can't. But you were forming attachment to the chick that was disloyal, that wasn't loyal, because she ratted you out.
Oh, big time. Yeah.
I don't think he actually did form an attachment to her.
He does have attachment to her. He don't love her.
No.
You think it's just he's a placement holder?
It's more of it's transactional.
I think this epilogue was a double-edged sword, or it meant a few things, and I took it as this: she is now fearful of her life. He's got something over her.
He got the dress on her, the hair like his mom, and everything.
This little thing that we used to do that that I used to have you do for money to satiate me, now you have to do it to save your life.
Yeah,
That's how I looked at it. That's why this
I did
epilogue
expect you to go over out the window, but nah, he's gonna
Yeah.
hold that over.
Yeah.
The very interesting thing back with Vic though is a lot of people too like had this like remorse and felt sorry for him and compared their two arcs to like necessary evil versus wrongful evil, that Oz is wrongful evil and he's necessary evil, just doing what he had to survive. And like maybe you could say that for the first couple episodes, but he had outs. He could have left. I mean, even after that conversation with Oz where he was like, "What, you think I'm fucking you're a prisoner? You could leave anytime you want." He had an opportunity to dip, and no, he wanted to be in that life. Like that's when you can't. I mean, you can feel sorry for anybody, but it's not the same. He wasn't just like some helpless kid who had no choice. Like he's a grown ass man deciding to put everything aside to go be a fucking criminal. So that's part of the game.
Now, Vinny and Lael. Oh, go ahead, Jake.
I was gonna say Victor's path, I think, was meant to kind of metaphorically like parallel his mother and his brothers. It's like when he was giving Vic an out, it was almost like a way he could redeem himself because he could give his brothers a way out, right? And he didn't take it. So Vic didn't take it. So he knew what. I mean, that was them telegraphing to us, the audience, what would ultimately be his fate anyway. But then
he telegraphed that with his mom too. The mom thought he was one of the boys.
Well, yeah, and that's why I think that the writers grouped Victor with his mom, because both of them represent these two things that can get to him. And they had kind of a similar path, but once they grouped those two together, that's when we kind of knew as the audience, like, okay, yeah, this his fate's sealed.
It's like a bi-chambered heart.
It's not going to end well. Not going to end well, buddy.
Yeah. Or ventricles, right? So,
but he gave him a way out a few times, though, bro. You're absolutely right. He just, I don't know, he just didn't take it for, like you said, he wanted the life. He wanted
the life, but he also wanted to feel important. He wanted a level of importance, and he knew that through Oz, it was a possibility that he can get that.
He can get it, right?
But not really. Again, you're seeing what Oz is capable of. You see pretty much everything that he does. He's manipulative and all that, and you don't second guess the simple fact that you're all part of the bigger plan, and that plan isn't going to end well. You know what I mean? And the thing is, this is what I was, because I was watching it in the last scene. I was like, oh, please don't do this. Don't do this to the point where you just see them just sitting out, both of them sitting there watching the moon, planning on what they're going to do next. Nah, man, because it just felt like, okay, I wanted to see Oz for who he really is. And that moment showed us who he really the fuck was. Yeah. And a lot of people that were angry at it, I'm like, I'm taking it all in, because I'm like, yo, it needed to happen to push the needle forward for us to know who he really is, what he represents, how bad he fucking is. There's no fucking redemption. There's no.
Well, I don't think
fucking like these guys. They're not supposed to be friendly. They're not supposed to be your friend.
There's a reason you want Batman to kick the shit out of him,
Right. Yeah. But I don't think we saw the real Oz until after him and his mom got kidnapped. That's when he really cracked. He was already a freaking psychopath, but like, I think the levee completely broke after that when
pimp juice to that point.
Yeah.
And I want you to answer this just briefly, and then you can get back to what you were saying.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Did he fully crack though?
No,
I think he did though.
I think
he was on the edge.
If he would have cracked, he would have admitted to what he did.
He would have been like, "I killed my brothers." I feel like that level he still kept. He still kept that intact.
I'm not saying crack there to let his mom know, like, oh, I did it.
Yeah, but he had emotions. I'm with you there.
Right, but I'm saying he cracked as far as, okay, I can't get like this anymore. I can't let people find my weaknesses anymore.
He
got this shit. Yeah, you know what? I gotta take off everybody I'm close to. Fuck it.
It was, you know what though, bro? I looked at it as a level of, so pretty much her saying, I hate you.
Yep.
Was validation enough for him to be who he really needed to be and who he wanted to be.
That's when the light came on.
Because there, at that particular point, he was like, okay, I know I love her, but now I can close off that portion and had this much of an attachment to me because I know I'll never get the woman that I want back.
Exactly.
I'll never get my mom back.
Right.
Because even if she wasn't in a vegetative state, she would hate him. He just keeps her around and she's silent, but he's keeping her around to just remember those moments. And the other girl is just feeling those
spots. You know, that's really, he would have still been chill, I think. He's still been a gangster, but if Sophia didn't do that to his mother, he wouldn't have even been like this. I don't think we would ever saw him go fully OD Oz until this happened.
He was on the way. I think that made it a little bit easier. It's like, I don't know. He was on the way. I mean, the whole show, he was slippery as fuck. I mean, fuck, like plot armor like a motherfucker. Like he got in and out of every situation with the gift of gab. Like he just knew how to run his mouth. And I think I really love like the interesting and like creative way. And, you know, many shows get us to like the hero's costume. Like you got to earn it. Like this wasn't even something that he earned to like that he wanted. It was a costume literally because he's just playing a role to get more admiration, more of what he wants, and to weasel his way into being the kingpin there and dealing with the city hall and all that bullshit. And it's really clever. The only setback is like as clever and as much of a survivor and a strategist as he was in this show, you would think he would have got there a lot earlier in his life because this motherfucker was on a mission.
It's gangster. But I just think the pendulum fully swung after his mom said that she hated him, bro. Like that's what really said. You know what?
I wish we would have seen him I'm not gonna lie. I wish we would have just seen him smirk after that. Like, okay, I finally have the permission. Like that's all I needed right there.
Right.
I think that would have been just a little. I don't know. I would have enjoyed.
I think it went I think it had the opposite reaction because like because when she said she hated him, that's when all the lights came on. Like, okay, fuck it, I'm gonna just be an animal now. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So I'm saying like she gave him the permission to do that. You know, by saying
she gave him permission to be who he needs to be.
She said
and who he's always wanted to be.
Right. All the lights came on. Then like, fuck it, the real penguin's here now. I'm here now.
I mean, we even get a glimpse of that antagonistic relationship, I think, because, and I think we see it again when he is with, what's her name, Eve, at the very end, they're dancing.
Eve.
When we first meet his mom and she's like, this is your city, go fucking take it, blah, blah. Like, that now, looking back at that moment, it kind of feels like a hostage moment, the way Eve feels hostage at the end. So I think that that relationship was kind of signaled to us earlier on, and we never really saw it because we learned that his mom was never really this evil person. You know, she was kind of in bed with the mob or whatever to get by and make ends meet, but she was never a proponent of violence and those tactics.
She was running the numbers for them boys.
Yeah,
she was doing the numbers for the mobsters in the neighborhood. That's how they knew her, because she did everybody's numbers for them. So she was trying to work and take care of it. She was doing a regular shit. Like, I mean, being a mom, taking care of her boys. So she wasn't really no evil chick. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So the ending recontextualized that scene for me.
Right. Her punk ass son was the one that was evil. You know?
He was
and
evil
then
as fuck.
a little side thing real quick. I don't mean to cut you off, but like they end with his mom in a vegetative state, kind of just, hold off from the rest of the world. Does anyone else get Mr. Freeze vibes from that and wonder maybe now we're not going to see Mr. Freeze because it's such a similar scenario to like his wife?
Like the way in the vegetative, yeah.
Nah. You can get away with that because she had a stroke. So his wife was just had some kind of disease. Was it disease?
Well, no,
I don't even know what it is.
He was trying to create absolute zero, right? And he froze her, and he was always been trying to find a way to reverse it.
Yeah.
Right, but I mean,
I thought it was
different enough. I think it's different enough.
I just know in every comic, every show I've watched when it comes to that is she frozen.
It'll be different. I think it'll be different with Mr. Freeze.
She's frozen like a fucking Netflix.
Thematically, it seems very similar, I guess. So
as far as the idea,
the
idea of it, of what it would look like, or if they would go down that path.
Yeah.
But I think that in this particular space, they're not going to probably associate Freeze with what was created. They'll probably associate him with some type of deficiency.
Yeah.
Some type of issue that he's having.
His wife has the issue, not him.
No, but what I'm saying is with him though, they'll because you know how they change shit, bro. They'll change these characters in a way that fits.
Yeah.
Can we talk about the Easter eggs?
Batman 2 is going to be in snow. Just saying.
Can we talk about the Easter eggs?
Sure.
Now,
in
the court, when he's talking to
Court of Owls.
Oh man, the windows.
The owls. Yeah. But yo, did you peep? Okay, so when they did a little Easter egg for what's the name for
yes, and there's an Easter egg
for Elliot, the Elliot family.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna have that bridge that when the flood hit, when Victor and his girl was on top of the building, when the flood ran through the city, the highway is was it Elliott Parkway or something, or Elliott Bridge or something like that. That's from the grandfather of what's my man name? I can't think. Damn. Oh my God. Hush. So he should be around. His family should be around at some point, maybe, hopefully in part 2. That'd be cool to have a Hush, man. Because it showed Elliott Parkway when the flood came through. I'm like, oh, Easter egg, bitch. Elliott Parkway. You got Hush. You got Hush somewhere. Hush is in Gotham somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That'd be dope.
Did you hear what they're trying to say? Who potentially he is? Who he really is?
Scarecrow.
Had the glove, had the mask.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Victor Crane. Crane.
And
think about Crane.
Not far fetched. We were all think about
Crane.
Hypothesizing that Bliss was a precursor to fear toxin. So
it
would make sense that there was more to do with him because his story kind of just petered out and just just dissipated. And it was just like, all right, there's got to be something more to him to have something to do on a show, and this would explain why he's
scared.
Anybody just shiver when they see this dude on screen? Because
he's unsettling.
Now listen,
we all thought he was a fucking figment of her imagination for a little while.
Yeah.
But he was real.
He was snitching on something.
But I was trying to figure out because the end of it was, not really necessarily end. I don't want to call it the end, but her and how her story ends up, and she's in prison, and he brings her the note. I'm like, well, wait a minute.
How did he get his job back?
He got his job back.
That's my point. How the fuck did he get his job back? Because he told her that he quit.
Right.
So I'm like, what the fuck? How did he? So that's the part.
I ain't really mean to quit. No, I ain't really mean to quit.
He didn't quit. He was lying.
I was just upset. I didn't mean to quit. So
can you put it past this guy to not be manipulative?
That's like if Harley Quinn waited till Joker went back in Arkham to be like, you know what? Let me come back here. And I want to get my job back. Every time it's a little convenient. It was just a little convenient.
The way I looked at that was more just like, this is Sophia's start to having her people on the inside, in the corrupt governments and prisons and stuff like that. I was like, that's laying the seeds for that. But it was a little odd. I was like, how is he working there again? I did question that too.
Like, how did he basically get in?
I'm telling you, he lied.
He lied about his way back in. He was like, you know what? I was tripping. My bad. Can I?
So you're saying he never stopped working there?
Vacation. He lied because he was trying to smash.
He was like, George,
you were trying to get them cheeks, bro. He was like, I'm
trying to tell you.
Can't blame him, man. Can't blame him.
Cheeks go, I go. Where the cheeks go, I go.
I owe the cheek prize.
I got about a week's worth of vacation time. I can go chase some cat.
Like, look, I was stressed out. I need to use my vacation time. It's all gone.
I want to get tied to a chair in a gimp suit. That is.
I needed to clear my head. I'm better.
I'm better now.
I like this little.
Can I please come back to work? Please.
I like
telling you,
this
he a
little
fan.
nod. This nod right here to Burgess Meredith. Here at the jewelry.
Yeah.
So you basically see Burgess. So that was
Yeah,
another
yeah.
Easter egg.
Yeah.
There. And if you look up at the right at the corner, your boy in the actual sign up here. And what that logo looks like, bro. There was a couple of Easter egg nods in here.
Oh,
Like
wow.
the Superman logo up there that you
Man.
didn't really see,
Mhm,
you know, the possibility of that.
Mhm.
There was a lot.
What am I missing with the Burgess?
Burgess, he was the Penguin.
Penguin.
Actor played him on the 66.
Oh,
66, yeah.
Okay.
Penguin.
Okay, gotcha.
Also, one of the greatest actors in all of Twilight Zone history. Okay, has some of the greatest episodes of Twilight Zone history as well. So Penguin did that. He did multiple things.
And they also said that there was an Easter egg an Easter egg in here potentially linking what's her name to Clayface.
What?
The chick that was with him in the very beginning. I keep forgetting her name.
With Clayface?
No, the chick that that was, kind of emulating his mom.
Oh, Eve.
Okay.
Eve.
Yeah.
If
Eve.
you read her name, or basically what they're saying, or who she really is, it links to Clayface possibly. So again, they were like, could that have been, like a shape-shifting moment or something like that? We just didn't know. Not really shape-shifting, but someone who can mimic. They were trying to link.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah, there were so many different.
Enough on ever seen Clayface in live action. If we do,
we won't get that. It'd be trash.
Did you see the special thanks to creators in the after credits? If not, I'm gonna send it to you right now.
You just sent it to the group, didn't you?
I took it back because it's easier for him to pull it off from his.
Oh,
so
okay.
I just sent it to his direct one.
Okay, hold on. You said you just sent it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me just look at this because hold on.
And then we also got, Sophia getting Selena's note at the end too.
I want to know where she found black envelopes at. I want to get
thanks to Chris Batista, John Byrne, Greg Capullo. I love this, bro. And I'm glad they did this.
That's what's
Chuck
up.
Dixon, Jason Fabok, Jeff Loeb.
Yeah, not just the main, the most popular, right? Like they went deep.
Yeah.
Chuck Dixon,
Kelly, they did.
Oh, Frank Miller, they got everybody up there. Damn.
They got Mazzucchelli on there.
Joe Winnick in there, like
Greg Rucka.
Newer too, like
across
James
the whole
Tynan.
Batman universe.
Yeah.
Like obviously Penguin's one of the oldest.
Oh
but
shit!
you have Sophia, the Falcones. Like a lot of these characters are from these different parts, and a lot of these writers brought them to light. So it's awesome to see that. Thank you, Vinny, for
I was really surprised by this because so often like
Paul Dini.
The creators just don't get. I mean, they're the ones
love. Yeah.
Some of these are like cover artists, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Capullo,
Get a little Easter egg with the actual hats, the umbrella, the bow tie.
I think one for like 2 seconds though. Took it right off.
Yeah, but you still, but he never really put the actual hat on at all.
No, he walked in with it.
The thing is that I love about this show too is that that would be dope. But what I loved about this show the whole way through is that the Penguin, the actual term, is a slur to him.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what the fuck you say to me? It's a slur, and I love how that's gonna roll right out of Batman's mouth, and that's gonna hit, and we all gonna know why it hits, and I can't wait for all of that to connect. Like you showed a couple images back, Leo, with of course the signal up in the sky, and it just kind of reverts us back to the side that we were always supposed to be on anyway. It kind of it's a smooth transition that moves us from this space that we've been in for however many weeks now back to where we usually always are, is following the protagonists and following the people who bring light to this type of world. So seeing that symbol in the sky, you're like, hope, because like this guy needs to get taken out. Fuck this dude.
But I like the simple fact that again, this was such a breakaway from what we're used to being force fed, which was always Bruce Wayne and Batman's relationship with the Joker. And we're seeing a totally different character because again, like, you know, we know that Batman has a whole rose gallery of villains that deserve the same, you know, level of recognition that you would give Joker. Some that are even fucking worse. You know what I mean? But again, we're just focusing on that character because of their relationship back and forth. But
like Batman really be like,
what about Condiment
he's
Man?
really out here, bro.
He really has to track down serial killers, y'all. Like sometimes, like we don't like. I don't know if people really understand like the level of threats. Now I'm Spider-Man dude telling you this. Like I'm talking about dudes with mechanical arms and flying gliders and who can shoot out electricity. Those guys
Pumpkin bombs
for sure, and pumpkin bombs. But like these are serial killers. He tracked it down. Like there's a level of threat and urgency that comes with Gotham that I'm very excited for in Batman 2. Will you know, Mr. Freeze take center stage? Will the Catwoman story with Sophia, how's that going to bubble up? How is Penguin or is Oz going to be the center stage with that? There's so many questions that this show pleasantly brings up in a way that just gets you so excited for Batman 2 and this Matt Reeves universe to kick it into the next gear because they've got some work cut out. You know, we are all pop culture fans here in the chat and here in this panel. And there's something that we always say or hear since we've been on this planet is the sequel wasn't better than the first one.
So
we heard that.
Or Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
Empire Strikes Back.
Exactly. That's where I was going to go because this potentially the Batman 2 could be on a level of like an Empire Strikes Back if they do it the right way. Now, let me ask y'all a question. And because it has to be asked. I'm going to start with you, Jake, first.
Oh, shit.
Do you think that okay, we're looking at the success of this show. Oh shit. We're looking at the success of this show. We're going into the Batman 2. We're looking for the hype and the potential hype surrounding, you know, Matt Reeves' Gotham, the Rose Gallery characters and things that he wants to basically do. And you have fans that are behind this because they wanted to see this for the longest fucking time. The potential that we can finally we got a taste of what Bruce Wayne or the Batman could be in that first film. Now we're moving into a phase where we can rely heavily on his detective prowess and trying to figure some shit out. People are latched onto this universe and they think it's the best thing, one of the best things that they've ever seen. How does that bode well for James Gunn in his universe? Brave and the Bold. How are we going to be able to separate the two? And will people be as forgiving, knowing that we're getting the Brave and the Bold in his interpretation of the Batman versus what we're getting from Matt Reeves? Do you think that people are going to gravitate more towards Matt Reeves' interpretation, or do you think it's room to have like the Elseworld or the different interpretation of this character told, and will people be as forgiving?
That's a tough question. I think one of the reasons
that's why I asked you first, motherfucker.
Oh, thanks, man. My brain is not firing the way it normally does tonight either. I think one of the reasons I'm really drawn to this Batman universe that Reeves has created is because it is a different take on Batman and the characters in the Batman universe. And for me, that's refreshing, but that's only because we've seen the Batman done so many times on screen, so many different iterations. I wanted a new take. I thought making the Riddler this kind of Zodiac style killer was a really smart, interesting take, and still kind of keeps the core of who that character is intact. But my biggest takeaway from this is that they made Batman simpler and that he's a detective. Like that's his main thing. He started off in Detective Comics. He's a Sherlock Holmes inspired character. That's what he should be doing. But I don't think that the mass audiences know that version of Batman, and they want something a little bit more traditional superhero comic booky camp. Right. And so I think the Batman was successful because it was well done. I don't think it was necessarily successful because of this fresh take on Batman. I think it was a well made movie, and Matt Reeves, I think, is a true auteur style filmmaker. I think Gunn will bring what people think of when they think of Batman, the epitome of Batman. It's going to be more in line with that. And I do think you can have both these things going at the same time, as we've learned, like the Joker can exist, and then the Batman can exist, and then we've also got like the Snyderverse hanging out in the background too. All of those things were happening simultaneously. I don't know how I feel about what I've heard about the James Gunn universe as far as the Brave and the Bold Batman goes. I don't really know that I want to see a Batman that skips, 2-3 different versions of Robin to go straight to Damian Wayne, but we'll see how it goes.
They have to build a Batman that has mythos, that can be mythical. I think that's something different.
Dick Grayson, man, I want to see that dude get his due. I don't want to see him.
They've never done him right at all, bro.
They haven't done him right.
Not live action.
Not in live action. He got Teen Titans, and you got Batman the animated series. If you really want to get your rocks off, for lack of a better term, when it comes to Robin
or Young Justice, even Justice might be the best.
Other than that, you better get in them fucking comics. There's years of history that you can go read over there. Hell, he got his own comics.
I don't understand why they skip a character like that. It just baffles
they don't.
Me that
it's been a
it's
tightrope.
Hard to justify because they're always trying to ground Batman as this very grounded, realistic character. It's hard. It's hard to justify a teen sidekick. I get that.
Yes,
but I think you can make it work. And I thought James Gunn would be the guy who could make it work. But if he's really going to skip over that does bum me out. And the one thing I have learned about James Gunn is whether I always like his movies or whether I always agree with him, I do not think he's a filmmaker that you can count out. The dude delivers, whether you like it or not. Maybe you disagree with some of the things he does with characters in the films. Like his Guardians characters were not exactly true to form in the comic books, but I did grow to love him in the movies. Yeah. I can't say I didn't.
Not count him out to that.
Wait. Hold pause. Let's not talk about my boy Adam. They
Warlock. Yeah.
He had a couple foods.
I'm not a big Adam Warlock fan. I know that's a big faux pas. I'm just not.
They trashed him in that movie, dog. Like,
I love Star-Lord and comic book Drax and all that, and that's not what I got on screen. But the iterations I did, like I said, I grew to love them. They worked well as an ensemble, and James Gunn handles ensembles really well. I'm not going to count it out, but the things I've heard so far, I'm not the biggest fan of, but it's one of those wait and see type of situations. But I want to see this Batman universe move forward more than I want to see Gunn's universe move forward. So if that tells you where I'm at.
Vinny, I know they the symbols and the numbers were kind of just crunching through your head, just moving back like a scientific equation or a mathematical equation, bro. Your thoughts on the same question. Like, again, it's not counting out. Here's the thing is, I don't count out Gunn's his delivery because we know that he will deliver and he will give us incredible filmography and, he'll give us the cinematic experience. And I believe that he does have the passion to bring us the character that he thinks or that he feels as though, most fans will desire, but he wants to tell a good story.
Right.
Both can exist, and we get that. Both can exist in a different space. But what I think that a lot of people are gravitating to a lot as well is the realistic, because, bro, this is the most realistic interpretation. And I always, even comparing this to like the Nolan verse, like we thought that Nolan's interpretation felt real. This shit right here, like the way this shit is done, it feels like, whoa, like the dread.
This Gotham feels like a monster that will consume you.
That will
look at this top. Look at this view that we got on screen right now.
Exactly. And when they've always talked about the Gotham that they've hated, that people hate Gotham, that it is the decrepit space. It is a wound.
No man's land.
A terror no man's land of motherfuckers, and the rich live above ground while the poor. They demonstrated the fuck out of that in both the film and this Penguin show as well. So again, Vinny, that's why I was saying, like, it's good to have fans that will gravitate to both interpretations. But will the fans that love this interpretation that we're getting now be as forgiving for James Gunn's universe? Would they? I mean, because you have fans that are just fans of Batman in general. They just like, I don't give a fuck. Give me different interpretations of Batman, and I can live with it, and I'm cool with it, and I'm completely fine.
Yeah.
But you also have some that are gravitating to this universe because they think it is the Batman that they want. So what are your thoughts, bro?
My thoughts is Warner Brothers is in a really advantageous spot with this because they have one Bat universe set up, running, rocking and rolling, and a lot of people are invested, and they've shown that it wasn't a fluke, that the Penguin show is able to grow upon it, and they've been able to do what many other companies have tried to do with many different IPs on a whole. So like, this isn't just comic book talking. Like DC has struggled since the initial Man of Steel film to work on continuity with the other films. They've had trouble, like Batman's in this movie, and it hasn't like caught on where everyone's like, all right, cool, we gotta watch Aquaman to see Aquaman 2 because what if Wonder Woman's in it, and we gotta watch Wonder Woman because what if Marvel has had that that convenience. They've had that nailed down. So now we got Penguin showing you, all right, so the next HBO Max show or whatever that they do, people are going to be all in on it.
Yeah.
The problem comes with this is just my opinion of him. It's not like fact, this is my opinion. But when it comes to James Gunn, this is someone who wants to be in control of everything going on. And we seen him come in to Warner Brothers and basically say everything on the table, fuck all that shit. Oh, except for this that I did, and I like this that I did. We're gonna keep this. Peacemaker season 2, we're gonna explain why Peacemaker season 1 is canon, except for that Justice League scene, but we're gonna explain that away. That's what we said. We're gonna explain away what that was about because everything in season 1 is canon with the DCU except for that scene, and you'll see what we're gonna do with that. So basically, it's like I want everything to be me, come through me, go through me. Everything be. I want everybody to think James Gunn when they think DC. One problem. This other dude over here is making me look bad and having a dope ass Batman that is incredible. And I'm worried that he's going to try to sabotage it in some way, try to get his abs last year, try to if at the very least, I'm sure he is going to be trying to make sure that his Batman is. It's one of the reasons why I'm excited for Brave and Bold because he's got to. It's going to be a pissing contest. He's going to go in there trying to make it more, a bigger spectacle than what Reeves is doing. And here is bigger explosion.
Which could be good.
Isn't why Reeves Batman is doing well. It's doing well because he's a detective. It's doing well because it's a believable world. It's doing well to all these things. So what are we going to do? Are we going to have his Batman be grounded too, but be grounded better than Nolan's, grounded better than Reeves, or are we going to see a Batman that has a fucking watchtower, that has can go to Apocalypse and shoot Darkseid with a fucking space gun? Are we going to see them go the completely other way and have a Batman that can fight Clayface, have a Batman that can fight Man-Bat, have a Batman that can fight fucking Dr. Freeze and have a city all froze up? We ain't going to see none of that shit in Matt Reeves movies. I love the Batman. I thought it was really good. I don't I thought it had a lot of problems, and I thought we got a detective Batman that still wasn't the smartest detective. Like there was some simple ass shit that he didn't figure out right away. But one thing we're not going to get from this film is fantastical scenes or villains or anything like that. That's where Brave and Bold has to go to differentiate itself from what Reeves is doing. And I think in that light, there can be two different worlds, and fans can be like, all right, cool, this is that. But the problem is twofold. Is Gunn going to be okay with the town being big enough for two two people in town, and two, is the consumer going to be okay with understanding that there's two Batmans? Because people are not, there's far more casuals than there is of us. We get like, hey, there's a Batman ongoing here by this creative team, and there's Batman over here for detective with this creative team. This book is more like grounded people like Riddler and Penguin, but over here it's more Justice League S type stories where he's fighting more fantastical villains, and we're fine with that. We understand that. We get it. However, my mom might be like, wait, what there's a new Batman movie coming out, but that's not the same guy.
I thought the Twilight boy was Batman.
What's going on here? Where's
what happened with the Edward Cullen?
What's going on? That's the issue. That's something that they're going to have to address. Now, the problem is, by the time Brave and Bold comes out, it's a problem, but a good problem to have. If that flops, it won't be a problem at all, and they'll pull that plug so fucking quick.
True.
My bad, bro. My bad.
And they got to fix that Joker. That Joker ain't it. I'm sorry.
Aesthetically?
Yeah, aesthetically. He looks. I want the Clown Prince of Crime in that world. How is that?
It was Mickey Rourke, but I saw it was plastic, stuff.
How is that not an opportunity for the Clown Prince of Crime, who looks more like the conventional Joker? This is
you want somebody beat up like that? Just get Mickey.
Nah, he look like he'd been through some shit. Batman
all right, but you take your Nolan-esque type verse Batman and give him a Ledger-esque type fucking Joker. I don't agree with that decision there. I'm glad that the Joker rumors for a Joker Max show was bullshit, and I'm glad the Joker wasn't really like expanded upon. And I don't look at that like I can't wait to see more. And I felt I can't wait to see more at literally every other interpretation of Joker, even Leto.
Yeah. Hey Jason, you excited about this movie, bro?
Nope. Oh, this and
I'm hoping it surprises you, bro.
I'm gonna trust this one.
A good film.
I wanted to surprise you, bro, because I honestly have this strange inkling, bro. Like this is gonna be really fucking good.
I hope so.
Same.
I got a strange feeling it's going to be really good.
I'm just not over, I guess, how they did my boy. Like, I understand they moved on, but you did to hire and fire him in the same fucking week, is ridiculous, bro. I just don't like.
If this film does over 90% on Metacritic, we buying you a Dallas Cowboys jersey.
No, you won't.
You're gonna have to.
No, you won't.
You're gonna do one lap.
You ain't gonna say that to me. It won't get to my house. It won't get to my house. No, it won't.
It won't make it past the Gators, I promise.
I'll fuck that mailman up.
It's gonna be in the bayou.
No,
hey,
no, it won't.
If this movie,
you're gonna get a mail carrier ass whoop. That's what you're gonna do.
Jason, if this movie excites you, and if you're really into, if you love this film, we're gonna make it better.
I'll tell you.
If you love this film. You gotta wear.
Leo, I never felt like this.
Shiny, you gotta wear.
What?
You gotta wear a shiny suit. You gotta have some baby oil in your hand. You gotta walk around with it. you gotta walk around with it. Go everywhere you go, bro.
He trying to have you walking around like Spice Adams.
Nah.
With the suit on with no shirt underneath.
Like your boy walked into that game last week. What's the boy? Debo walked in like Swisher Sweet that black outfit on.
Swisher Sweet.
So that's funny. All right. We got to move on for this in the interest of time. We're going to make this one the last conversation because it definitely is worth talking about. Again, Denzel Washington doing an interview last week, the week before, about last week, the beginning of last week, talked about basically his, which people kind of interpreted the wrong way, and he did kind of read. Yeah, like they interpreted the wrong way of what he was saying. He wasn't saying that he was actually retiring. He was saying about the simple fact that there are movies that he wants to do with auteur directors, people that things that he hasn't done before. And he did mention that again, Ryan Coogler is writing a part for him in the Black Panther. It's not saying he's going to be the Black Panther. No,
he's too old to be Batman.
Exactly. Writing a fucking part for him, y'all.
Now you understand the challenges that teachers face on the day-to-day basis.
Oh my god!
Oh my word!
He's like 50-something years old.
Bro, come on, man.
Reading comprehension is hard.
Bro, we need to start,
it is, bro.
We need to start sending out reading comprehension packs.
Yes.
When we put post up
read
and people
shit,
don't
please,
understand,
motherfuckers.
just send them a reading comprehension worksheet. And
tell me you didn't pass the STAR testing.
STAR testing.
Like
you
just
was in there struggling, biting your pencil's eraser. You was not scribbling answers.
Like, just read, motherfucker, instead of jumping to conclusions. People see it right off the rip, and they just want to, come on, man, shut the fuck up and read. That's what the material is there for you. He's not going to be the Black Panther in his film.
No, this is why comics is dying as a medium.
Yep, exactly.
And I thought I was high.
Like, and it's not that they just didn't understand. They aggressively loud, like the wrongest people be the loudest. Every time.
It was so many pictures of him in a Black Panther suit, sitting on the throne.
Yeah, bro. It was way too many motherfuckers doing this shit. I'm like, yo, y'all are jumping the gun way too fucking quick, bro.
Maybe he's gonna be a younger T'Chaka. I don't know.
That's it.
Yeah,
not like that.
Or he might even be another name that they were throwing around, which I'm hoping will not happen. And this is specifically because as much as I love Denzel, it's not going to be the right fit for him. It could be, but I don't think it's going to work. No. Blue Marvel. No.
Oh, God. I hope not.
Really?
I hope not.
I'm thinking he's going to be, he wants to be a part of the Wakandan lore and part of the Wakandan world.
No.
I see him as some sort of elder statesman in Wakanda.
For a long time,
don't do that.
Yeah, that would be somebody who has to be able to stick around for that role.
For a while,
and he's not. It's a one shot to him. He already said he's not sticking around for a trilogy.
Right.
He just wants to do a role in and out.
Right.
So just give him his piece.
I can see him being an elder statesman for let's just call it a hidden Wakandan tribe that hasn't been spoken about in these past few films.
Yeah.
And he becomes somewhat of a foil in terms of the Wakandan politics. So
I see him like a Forrest Whitaker role.
I see him doing in that. Or like Cornelia said, I think that's great too. He could be part of the ancestral plane. There could be a historical approach that they take in terms of the Black Panther line.
At this point, Marvel might do some fucking Council of T'Challa's and multiverses as another Panther.
Bro, I'd be so mad, though. I'd be so mad.
I think it's more. It might be just like a teaching point and also a way to connect the new Panther to the history of Panthers and giving us a little bit more than what we've seen in the ancestral plane. More of a connection, staying there a little bit more and explaining that and what that truly means to the Black Panther. I think this film might be a chance to recontextualize that for the future going forward of what that's going to feel like, what that person's going to represent fully going forward. I think it's a good opportunity for that and to go deeper into the Wakandan lore, the politics, and we still have a lot of let's just say it, some loose ends to tie up when it comes to Namor and those people under there and Talokan. So we will see. I'm very interested to see what Denzel's point in all of this could be.
Maybe he'll be teaching T'Challa Training Day 2.
Right? I mean, that's funny in a sense, but that would be awesome too to see that him taking under the new Black Panther and letting that that actor grow into that role if that's what they want to do, start young and then let him grow. Or
I can't remember. Was Forrest Whitaker's character killed off?
Yes.
Yes, he was.
Okay, so
He was
maybe
stabbed.
maybe he takes over. Yeah, maybe he takes over like assumes that kind of role to the king or queen or whoever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right, because that role was, I guess, missing.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Because of the fact that partial to his role was the giving the herb and doing the ceremony for that.
Right.
And that's not there anymore because the herbs have been all burned away per Killmonger's orders. So that's interesting there. That part of Wakanda hasn't been reinstated. Just like Gotham in Oz, Wakanda is in like a reconstruction period, more so obviously with the politics and the people who have passed away, but also
he can be like part of a political party on the inside that wants to dethrone Shuri, like it's being said, because
right.
He feels as though basically how basically Wakanda and T'Challa, Shuri, just the entire family, even the mom at that point, how they ran it into the ground. He could be someone that could
your family is dead. We need new leadership.
Yes, yeah, it could be, it definitely could be.
You think he's going to be an antagonist though? Like you think he's going to be like an antagonistic role, like kind of a
I don't know.
It's he can do both.
Like Training Day, he will have layers to him. That some layers will be harder to sit with than others, but I really think that he will be justified in his approach to reconstruct Wakanda into whatever image he might want it. So that's kind of where I see Denzel. You will see shades of Gladiator. This new Gladiator film, you will see that here in Wakanda. That's
I think
early pick.
I think that personally, maybe he'll be a mentor only because of the connection he personally had with Chadwick during his time when Chadwick was at Howard.
I think that part of it, he could be
an individual, like a mentor person to maybe
a mentor, or maybe someone at one point who didn't pass into the astral planes, that was a Panther or a Defender at one point. That was
a Panther, right?
His life at that point could have been long lived based on the, again, he took,
say he took the herb and never.
He took the herb, and maybe he took the herb and just retired the mantle at that point, and chose to be someone who was just more passive at that point, and not an individual who sought war, but understands that now they do need a true king that will, and because again that we have his son that's there, he could play a mentor role to that.
That's what I'm saying. To T'Challa Jr.
Yeah, that would be dope.
The power of the Black Panther would not be player. I'm leaving with something.
Exactly. You remember he say, "I'm leaving with something." I'm leaving with something.
He left with that herb.
Yeah, right.
The beauty of this, for anyone in chat doesn't know, is like Denzel and Chadwick had a huge connection.
Yeah, he was like he helped him in college. He helped pay for his school.
Yeah, Denzel was provided the scholarship for Chadwick to get acting classes and scholarships going. So like they've been intertwined since day one.
For years.
Him being a part of this film now is inherently a tribute to Chadwick.
I can't see him being somebody as evil or for this kind of film because of the connection he had with Chadwick and how Chadwick loved this movie and this character. I just couldn't see him being somebody that was portrayed in a negative light.
I want to see any and all young Black actors, seasoned actors of cachet. You don't have to get into the whole MCU, but I feel as though because of Chadwick's work, I feel like that should push other actors to want to come and put some work into Wakanda for the culture. For the I honestly believe that. That's why I want to see my ex-roommate Kiki Lane Storm. I want to see her in that. I want to see other actors in this. Kerry Washington could probably carry a role in this. There's so many actors I'd love. Gabrielle Union could probably carry a role in this. There's so many people I'd love to see come into this, but Denzel is.
I don't want Gabby in Wakanda.
I'm just giving examples. I mean,
Yeah,
you can have your, but there's plenty of actors
in Miami.
outside of that.
I think Denzel's going to come in. He's going to come in, and if he isn't the one to play mentor to or a newer version, or even T'Challa, of course T'Challa's son, Prince T'Challa II, of course. If he's not a mentor role to that, just thought of something. Maybe he would be the person who would mentor the version of what we're going to see of the White Wolf, and Jake could possibly play that role, being mentored by Denzel as a White Wolf in this movie. Yeah, that'd be perfect.
Yeah. Cougar actually emailed me a first rough draft. So
yeah, I heard in that draft.
Okay.
I heard in that draft they said instead of get this man a shield, is get this man some cheeks.
Right. Okay, so Forrest said, "Why not Denzel's son from Tenet?" That Joker is way too short to play any kind of Black Panther. No.
See, that has been my argument now for a minute. Is that
I worked with him before years ago when I did the little ballers thing, and he's cool as hell. But he's short as hell too. Like, there's no way he could do it. I'm sorry, Vinny.
High privilege.
I'm sorry, man. My bad, bro. My bad.
Dude, you sound like a white supremacist right now.
My bad, bro. My bad. But T'Challa in the book is like 6'3". So it's just,
nasty word.
No, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
Forrest talking about camera tricks, man. Don't
my bad,
don't engage in this behavior.
Look at Forrest, he was like, damn.
Yeah, my bad. Met the dude, worked with him a couple times on the ball and shit, and nice guy, this man short. I was looking down at him the whole time. So I'm 6'3", so this didn't work.
Yo.
You can't do it.
Oh shit!
That's T'Challa is the same height as me. He's 6'3", so I mean, it's just not. This wouldn't work.
So, height supremacy, man.
Why you did Vinny like that, bro?
Vinny know he my man, bro. But I saw how he looked at me when I said boy was too short. Vinny gave me the eye of the tiger. I'm like, no, bro, my bad, bro.
He's like, yo, bro, why, man? Like.
I'm talking about the dude. I'm talking about Denzil Jr., not you, man.
And if Tom Cruise could be Richard,
RDJ can be Tony Stark.
RDJ can be Tony Stark, bro.
He had them iron boots on.
Let me tell you, bro. Having read the Richard books, dog. And
I know, but I know. It's a much more drastic change, though.
Bro, that shit is hilarious, dog.
There's no camera angles that's gonna make Tom Cruise look as diesel as fucking Richard should be. But you can do a lot of camera angles with John Washington, man. Like
he can be Puck.
No, Puck. There you go.
Puck. He can be play.
Perfect.
That's,
Puck.
Wow.
But no. Ain't no way in hell he gonna play the child.
Ain't no way in hell you jive in 5'3". So shit, you get one.
Listen. I agree with you. On that too. And I love that Wolverine, but we all know Wolverine's 5 foot what? 5'3".
Batman should be taller than Superman, but you know.
True. This is true. Blade was 5'8", so you've got to chill. He was. Wesley Snipes is a short dude.
He's short.
And he played Blade. So I agree. There is a space that it could definitely happen. It could happen.
Strong example.
Below the lower camera angles make you look tall, I guess. I don't know. But
it's Hollywood, man. Movie magic.
A lot of lens flares in that movie.
Yeah, no.
How tall is what's his name? The dude from Snowfall.
Damson? He's tall as fuck.
He's tall. I think he's like 6'2". He's 6'2".
He's 6'2". He's tall like that?
Yeah, boy's tall. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's why I was so mad. Like, bro, like he could have been a perfect T'Challa, dog.
I think
I don't know, bro.
but I still got money that he will end up in Wakanda. I got money.
Hope so, bro. He could have been perfect as T'Challa for real, or playing T'Challa Jr.
He won't probably be in that role, but even though I think he could do it, but I think he will end up in
because he's from Africa, right?
He's British.
He's British.
Oh, he's British.
He's
British.
Yeah, his family is heritage. His family's Nigerian.
His family's Nigerian. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they said
he'd be perfect as T'Challa to me, bro. He's 6'2", bro. So I mean, that's T'Challa's height.
It's more to it than height, but the man can act. So I'm getting
them all. I'm giving him all the accolades, everything. He's perfect for the part.
Just could he do the dialect and all those other things?
Jason just thinks Jason's just saying he comes up short, man. That's all.
It comes up short, man. Yeah. Sorry.
Y'all crazy.
Hey, I listen. I just me myself, and it's not even basically because of height.
Mm-hmm.
I just haven't seen in my mind. I have never seen John David as the Panther. However,
no, never.
I don't. Just because I don't see it doesn't mean it's not capable.
Yeah, I can't see him as the Panther. Right? He can be one of them niggas that's rubbing and cleaning them rhinos outside or something. I can see one of those, but I can't see him.
He can be a janitor in T'Challa.
It's not to say that he can, because I'm pretty sure he can.
Tenet told me on him.
Huh?
That's so funny.
He was acting his ass off in Tenet.
Oh, Tenet. Yeah, Tenet.
He did amazing in Tenet.
And there was a lot of physicality in Tenet too. That's what.
Yeah, he did.
That's what made me think for that. But
right.
I mean, yeah,
he'd be reaching as Panther though.
Yeah, for sure. Literally reaching.
It would definitely be more of like acting chops type of than physicality. But Danton would have to put on a ton of fucking muscle too, though.
Who?
Yeah, he is slender. He's slender.
He would definitely have to bulk up.
Oh, they'll throw him in the gym. They'll throw him in the gym quick if he took it serious. Man.
Well, he got to cut. If they offered it to him, he definitely has a couple years.
Yeah, they throw him in the gym.
They're gonna be like, "Hey, we got an opening for Blade. What you want that shit, my dude?" Hershey's on Social Security now, so you know.
Yeah, we don't know when we're gonna see that shit, bro. Like
you're gonna see it on what
Cornelius, bro. That's a wild sentence, but I understand what you're saying, though.
I'd say no homo, but I don't want to get $100,000 fine.
Oh my god!
Somehow we came back to the meat.
Oh shit! My bad.
Motherfuckers, bro.
We got full circle.
Nah.
Anyway, listen. No Diddy. Anyway.
So we gotta tell LaMelo Ball and nothing about no Diddy. He gotta stay up to date on his memes. He could have saved himself some money.
Oh wow. The diddler.
Not even a pause. No Diddy. Nope.
No.
The diddler.
It'd be the I don't know if it's the unmitigated goal or just the conviction. He just said it. Fuck it.
He said it. Just said it. Just said it. Deal with it. I'm sure he figured the fine would have been, 10, 20K. Yeah, I'm sure he wasn't thinking no 100K, or else he wouldn't have said that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I always said that Yaya. Somebody said that Yaya could have been Blade. I wouldn't have minded seeing Yaya play or be the next Panther. I wouldn't have.
Nah, he would be better as Panther, man. Blade is another different. He'll be amazing as Panther. Like,
yeah,
him as Wonder Man is a waste, bro. Like that. I don't know though. That's
Yaya's like 6'4".
Again, we only deal with the details that we're given, and we have no clue how the casting process, who they have, and who was available. Right. It just goes on to that stuff, man. We just don't fucking know.
We don't know.
We just deal with what the reports say and the stuff that you guys are putting out there. That's all we can deal with. It's very one-dimensional.
That's it. Anyway, that's it. That's a wrap for today's show. More that we're going to get into. Hopefully next week we get a chance to talk about A versus A. Avengers or Aliens
We
versus
will.
Avengers, man. Because we will. I want to definitely talk about that book and more. I know.
I ain't post
I
no
know Jason
pictures.
doesn't want to talk about. He definitely doesn't want to talk about Absolute Batman, but we got to talk
Oh
about that one
hell
too.
no!
Because that book, it was
Trash.
dope. Vinny, you haven't read it yet.
Nah,
Wait till you get to the end. Wait till you get to the end.
It's on my comic shop, so as soon as I get it, I'll pick it up.
Yeah, we'll talk
Hey
about
man,
that.
Alfred in that shit, bro.
Yeah, he's crazy. He's mean.
He crazy, dog.
He's
like
definitely
that.
mean.
I like that.
Garbage shoot.
And we'll definitely be talking about the next week. Again, top 10 animated films as well. So we'll actually get into that. What's going on, Movie Candy? Thank you for stopping through, brother.
Recycle bin.
So we will be talking about that. But anyway, other than that, man, thank you guys for being here. Vinny, we already know what up the top. You're going to actually be away next week, but you got the Comic-Con posting up. Talked about the store, stuff like that. Yep.
And Gladiator 2 this week. Speaking of Denzel, so we'll be checking.
Oh yeah.
Gladiator 2 we'll definitely
Friday.
Talk about.
Friday, right?
I'm probably gonna see that like Thursday or Friday or something. So
I'll probably go Friday.
I mean, I didn't need to see nothing else, but that first poster, like, all right, Denzel's in it. All right, cool. That's it. That's all you need to tell me. So the rest of the stuff I always went over in the beginning. So looking forward to all that good stuff, and back here next week. Come with Comic Friends.
Jay, congratulations on the new crib. Again, once again, brother.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
You ain't had to tip the hat though. But yeah, man, congratulations.
Thank you.
Stop tipping the hat, bro. Stop tipping the hat. But anyway, man, congratulations on the new crib. So what you gonna be moving shit this week, the rest of this week?
This week and next week we're gonna skip Thanksgiving and just do it all for Christmas.
Word.
So it'll be at the new place. So it's gonna be a lot of moving between probably Friday and the 29th. So it'll be getting stuff in the new house, man. I cannot wait, bro. It's brand new, dog.
Word.
I'm blessed, dog. That's my second brand new crib that I've ever had, bro. And I'm blessed. I'm thankful, dog. God's doing it. So my second crib that's brand new, bro.
Definitely, bro. Thank you for being here, bro, as always. And yeah, good luck on that move, man. Especially Cheeks McGee, bro. What's going on with you, man?
Well, once I get up here, you guys should feel special. I sacrificed the Chiefs tonight to be here.
Oh,
but
that's that. You got that rude awakening.
You got to wake her up.
At 5 a.m. it's gonna happen. No,
that's what's up.
But just tired. Gonna go to bed. Put up a couple, how-tos on my Instagram if you guys want to check those out. And then
Yes. Make sure you check it out. Voiceover is there, and if you listen closely in the background.
Oh, easy, Shannon Sharp.
Let's see. He's gonna put up the director's edition. There's gonna be some cutscenes in it.
Yeah, if you get into it, you can hear a little growl. Like, ah!
Yeah. Easy, Shannon Sharp. Calm down.
Mr. Home Depot, how doers get more done.
That is
it. Next week is my girl's birthday. The very next day is Thanksgiving. Then the very next week is my son's 5th birthday. So
you gonna be busy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wifey's birthday is 22nd.
Busy, but also expensive. And then you got Christmas. So
time to pay.
I'm just gonna be trying to keep my head above water this next month and a half.
Hey.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, bro. Definitely.
Right.
Said, what did Forrest say? Damn, you sacrificed the cheeks. F that, man. You better do strong, faster, better than that.
Word. You gotta do a Shannon Sharp. Take that red pill and go to bed.
Dude, what I'm gonna do is go pretend I'm a virgin again, reenact that first time. One and done. I'm out.
Shannon Sharp.
Wow,
definitely, bro. Shannon Sharp. That's fucking funny. Last but not least, man. Boomer, what's up, bro?
Oh well, obviously, first and foremost, always a pleasure to be here with my brothers. Nobody in the chat again didn't bring up my name. Another wasted name for the night. Jay got it though when he came in. Jay got it.
I said it. I said it in the very beginning. I was like Drew P. Balls. I said that.
Okay. All right. I'll give you that. I was going back on replay. I didn't hear that person.
I said it.
But
that's probably my favorite one so far, dude.
Yeah, we got a couple other ones for you guys. Let's see who.
Bro, said it in the very
You
beginning.
said it like it's we're on year 10, and there's been thousands of wasted puns.
There's
Hilarious,
man,
bro.
listen. Last week, y'all missed Oliver. Last week, nobody said Oliver last week. Oliver Kolkoff, y'all, man. Okay, y'all missed that one. Is that one over? Yeah, you missed it. 9-10, bro.
Out of his
9-10,
mind.
Oh,
you missed it.
I can't.
Yo, you know
Damn.
what's fucked up? You know he's been calling out these names at roll call.
Yeah.
Every morning he called these names at a roll call, like
Mhm.
fucking Moe's,
Yeah.
Moe's fucking bar.
Oh, if any teacher who's done Kahoot, you will see the wildest shit on there.
Drew people.
Bend over, droopy balls.
Bloomer turned 30 and came up with that one.
That's it.
37.
Bro.
I mean, there's so many of them. Bend over. I mean,
Bend over.
Yeah.
Another one about Mr. Hunt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hey, you got the AA round in the front.
Yeah. But other than that, you guys know the rotation at this point. Monday here with Comic Book Talk with Friends. Wednesday will be another world revolving day around Hot Toys. We'll see what they drop. It's been a slow couple of fucking weeks.
Yes,
Hopefully something starts jarring up before the holiday season. Before that stuff kind of comes to a close. And then of course Friday with my fam over there with Figure Flex Friday. I think I will be available on Friday. Maybe. I have to look at my schedule. We'll see. We got different hours now since we're doing different things and short staffed at work, man, pissing me off. But also in the realm of collecting, I got a new case and I'm very excited about that. This is going to be my new Star Wars display. Got my Spider-Man display kind of going on right there with Carnage on top. So a lot of different things changing here in the room. So very, very excited about that. But again, very, very, very excited with Hot Toys could drop. Dealing with these badass kids, I'm kind of stressed out, but we gotta do what we gotta do right now, man. So happy to be here. If I can give any word of motivation, inspiration, man, again, pull out that Nutella. It is gonna work.
Oh, easy.
It's gonna work. Okay, I ain't gonna tell you where to put it. You know where to put it.
Easy.
Okay.
Amber knows.
Oh well, no, I told you we done too much. She got too much shit on her plate.
Easy.
Hey, Bloomer though. I did really quick before we bounce out of here, bro, because I just wanted to check the temperature in the room on this because I know this is basically a serious thing, and I know it's a sad moment, and it is something serious that we need to definitely talk about, bro. And I think that we need to show our support, especially in this moment. We definitely do. Bloom, I know this hurt your feelings, bro. Finding out that Jonathan Majors and your girl Megan Good, they are now engaged. The ring that he got. And look at that smile. It's like he's smiling into your soul. Like, yeah, there you go, motherfucker. It's
Hey,
shot, bro. But I know this is a hurt piece.
Drew.
Bloomer, this is a hurt piece to you, bro.
I'm so happy that boy is doing good, man.
Where'd he go?
I'm sorry,
Drew.
Bloom.
Come on, Drew. Come back.
I'm sorry, Bloom.
Come on back, bro.
My bad, dog.
Come on back. Bloomer said I'm out.
My bad. Listen, I'm so glad.
He said F Jonathan, bro.
Yeah. I'm so happy for John. I'm so happy for this cat.
He ran away like Jonathan from his last girl.
Word.
Oh, damn.
I'm so happy this dude is doing all right, bro. Marvel, fuck this.
What's up, y'all? Man? I'm sorry, I'm so late to the show, man. What's going on, man?
We just found out Jonathan Major's gonna land the pipe to Megan.
Yeah, nothing major.
Laying the pipe.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's nasty work, Benny. Nasty work. The past is the past. It's all right. You see how I didn't say her name in all black actors in Wakanda. I ain't trying to see.
Yeah,
That's good that you did, man. Good that you did.
Yeah, it's
Good on you.
Yeah.
Bro.
Whatever. Look at him. He finally wearing something that makes sense with color coordination.
Listen.
I still want to see his shoes though. So
I was gonna say the same thing.
Listen.
I'm
happy for
somewhere
him.
He
Bro.
fucked up. Somewhere in this outfit, it's fucked up. I'm
happy
telling
for
you,
him.
there's probably a little bag or some
And
shoes with little fucked up tassels.
And this is after
I'm
Marvel
hating.
screwed him
Yeah, I'm
over.
the biggest hater. Fuck it.
I love it.
Hate the way that he
What's
dressed.
up?
Hate the way that he walk.
Making good. Making good.
My bad, bro. I just wanted to bring it up just in case. You know what I mean?
Bringing up old shit. Old movies. That was 2010, Leo. Damn, I told you that in confidence. Don't worry, we'll talk backstage.
Anyway, thank you guys for definitely being here. Great show, everybody out there. Have a good rest of your Monday night. We will see you back next week, same time. More to talk about again. Support your local brick and mortars. And yeah, we
Eat
out,
some
man.
ass.
Cheeks.
It's just, man, y'all motherfuckers, man.
Nutella.
God, bro.
No Tyson.
Nutella. Yeah, no Tyson, bro. No assless chaps.
No Tyson.
Let's stop doing that.
No Tyson.
Let's
Bro.
stop kissing our son so passionately. Like,
It's
it's
like-
okay to kiss your son
Bro,
on TV, but like, to kiss him passionately where you doing them, like that's a little bit much. And then to walk away in assless chaps is also a little added.
did
You know.
y'all think his
Are we
motherfucker
still
did that
live?
motion? Yeah. Do y'all think this motherfucker
very.
did that shit on purpose to
course.
get a meme, bro?
The clown show was already in effect. I said, shit, hell, I got home after the 5:00 start, so I'm already being told there's already some fuckery about. So I believe that the fuckery was in the air, and that was just par for the course.
Yeah. Anyway, we are out. We will talk to y'all later on, man. Peace out. Y'all have a good evening.
Amber outside knocking on the door. I'm calling the police. Yeah. All right, I'll see y'all next week.